Hi, welcome to Magpie Moonchild. My name is Kayleigh. Apologies for my weird voice. I've had a cold. I've been in bed for 4.5 days out of the last 7. I got out, thought I was better, and then ended up in the next day in bed again. It's just a flu bug that's going around. It's nothing to really worry about. I will get over it. Anyway, this is a Secret Santa gift that I was given through one of the groups that I'm in, it was a baby bag group, and we've eventually moved on to like a socially little group that we all talk. Anyway, we did a Secret Santa, and this was bought for me by my Secret Santa by Teresa, and I am so I nearly cried when I saw it because it had been in my basket for I'd only recently found it a couple of weeks before Christmas, and I'd put it in and out my basket thinking, should I buy it for myself, shouldn't I? And then it turned up anyway. And often the things that you're supposed to have turn up in your life one way or another. This is obviously the Alice in Wonderland Oracle by Lucy Cavendish. The artwork is by Jasmine Beckett Griffith. I love Alice in Wonderland. Anyone who knows me knows how much I love Alice in Wonderland. It's one of my favourite stories. I just love the quirky nature of it. Lewis Carroll has so many inspirational quotes within his work that you don't even really realise are there until you need to hear it. But yeah, it's amazing. He was ahead of his time for a lot of things. So yeah, this is obviously the Alice in Wonderland Oracle. It's quite shiny on the box outside. So this is obviously the lovely January Devon daylight shining off of it. The side has obviously details. It's a Blue Angel deck. And then we have Alice in Wonderland on the top, similar on the side, the bottom, and then the back of the box has Journey Down the Rabbit Hole and all the details and blurb on the back, with some details of the cards there. I love it when it has these little thumb tabs so you can actually get a hold of the box, because sometimes these boxes are quite tight to get off. It's the same sort of size as the Stacey, I've forgotten what her surname is now. I want to say Marco. I could be very wrong with that. Deck, and the I can see the decks and I can't think what they're called now. There's the Halloween Oracle one, and there's also the circus themed one. I can't remember what that Oracle deck is called either at the moment. But yeah, so there's those decks. It's the same size as those. It's the larger Oracle size, same as the Kuan Yin Oracle deck. If you've ever experienced that one before, it's similar. Inside is just a plain blue cover. It has this paper to protect the book, because obviously it's a glossy printed book again. Thankfully the cards aren't as big as these boxes, because that box is as big as my whole hand pretty much. It's to fit the book in rather than the cards themselves. The cards are in there. So this is the Alice in Wonderland Oracle Guidebook. It has the inside cover, has a bit of artwork there, and obviously all the copyright, printing, edition information. It has the contents, has an introduction, again quotes from Lewis Carroll that are inspirational. Curiouser and Curiouser, following the White Rabbit. A bit about the wisdom of Wonderland, how to work with the Oracle, creating your own wonderful future, the Wonderland cards, getting to know the Oracle, and then it's got a question, shuffling, more quotes from Lewis Carroll, layouts, and we'll split in the deck, then layouts, spreads that you can do. Celtic cross, down the rabbit hole spread, through the looking glass spread, and then caring for the energy of your deck and caring for the reading area's energy. And then we have a message from Lucy there, and then Alice in Wonderland, the cards and the meanings. So for each card you have a picture in the corner, the number of the card, the name of the card. So in this case it's all in the golden afternoon: inspiration, creative spark, imagination, conception. And then there's part there, a mini phrase there, and then obviously more of an explanation of the card, and then divination meaning, and then a reverse meaning, because you don't always get a reverse meaning with oracle cards, and that is the same for each card in the deck. Which we'll have a look at card by card in a moment. I'm just going to see if we can. So there's all these various cards. And then there's a bit about the author, Lucy Cavendish. And then there's a bit about the artist, who is Jasmine Beckett Griffith. I love the watery eyes type artwork she does. And then also available from Blue Angel Publishing. So you got the Fairy Tale Oracle, Oracle of the Shapeshifters. Then we have Strangeling, the art of Jasmine Beckett Griffith. And then the Fairy Forest, an Oracle of the Wild Green World. And then there's the artwork. Oh my god, that's Van Gogh in the background. Van Gogh style in the background. That's my favourite Van Gogh piece. Anyway, Van Gogh, Van Gogh, Van Gogh. So this deck is wrapped in a little piece of plastic, which just falls away quite easily. Off, I'll just put that to the side. And then what I'll do is I'll go through these cards one by one. So this is all in the golden afternoon. I will try to keep the daylight off it, like instead of like that, I'll try and keep them flat. The back of the cards is quite a simple design, but it's very in keeping with the Alice in Wonderland. It's almost like a book cover, Victorian book cover. So you have all in the golden afternoon. Wonder what will happen next. Follow the White Rabbit. These are not in alphabetical order. And we have, they are stuck together a little bit, but they are just coming straight out the box. So, falling, becoming braver, aren't we all? Choices. These are stuck together, and I'm not discrediting them as sticky at the moment. They just, sometimes gloss cards do stick together, but they're fine once they're out. Investigate. And then we have do not drink poison. It feels a bit like teaching your granny to suck eggs, but there's obviously a message behind it. Curiouser and Curiouser. Sorry, I've just knocked the stand there. Follow your own good advice. Changed in the night. And then we have lead the way. All must have prizes. Clock time. Nope. Messages for a rabbit. A moment's regret. Growing up. No need to fear. Who in the world are you? Keep your temper. The right way. Set your course. There's another one stuck underneath that one. There we go. We're all mad here. Use your time well. Wake up. It's always tea time. I have a cup of tea right next to me now. It's always tea time. Painting the roses red. Oh, I love that. She looks defiant doing that. Determined. Nonsense. Find the lesson. Law is not justice. And we have believe. belong to your own dream. I want to be a queen. Impossible things. Never jam today. Shine bright like a candle. You will make it through this. Nature communication. You are rare and free. Uncertainty. Keeping up. Forget who you are. Mortality. Manage to be glad. You can't go back to yesterday. Such a curious dream. That's all 45 cards. I love the artwork. I love the messages. I'm going to have a play with these this afternoon. Now they're all unstuck, they actually shuffle really well. You can feel that they are individual cards. It's just the initial packing, the way they're packed. They initially stick to each other, but there's no issue with shuffling those at all. So they're not sticking, they're not clumping, they're not in groups, they are individual cards. Anyway, it's a beautiful deck. It is as beautiful as and quirky as I was expecting. I love it. I love Alice in Wonderland, so all of that is amazing. I cannot wait to have a play with these later on. I'm going to be doing some readings for myself, and hopefully bring them into readings for others at some point. But it's beautiful. So Teresa, if you ever see this, thank you so much. You've made my day. It's a beautiful card. It's slightly dark, but it's delving. It feels like it's going to delve into some darker sides that you probably haven't wanted to face, but you need to deal with them. It feels like that sort of energy. It's like it's telling you what you need to hear, to deal with, without going too deep, destructively deep, but deep enough to deal with things that you've probably been pushing down and not really focusing on, or acknowledging that it's there. It feels like that sort of energy, and bringing out your uniqueness, because everybody needs to realize that they are unique, and there is a reason we are unique, and you need to find out why that is. If we were all the same, no one would ever, you would never shine. We're all here for different reasons. So anyway, I hope that has brought you what you need to see within the deck. I hope it helps if you're here to look card by card to see if it's for you. It's beautiful. It's pretty accurate colours from my phone, because I'm filming this on my phone. From my phone to the deck, it's actually quite accurate colours. Maybe slightly yellower in real life, but it is this sort of colour scheme. It's beautiful. It's stunning. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again soon.